Good afternoon, Dr. Taras. I've enjoyed your class this semester. It's been really insightful for me. I really appreciate the class. So on to this week's topic, which is training. I added four things for training. There is the Subaru mandated training. There's going to be cross-cultural training. There's going to be team building exercises, and there's also going to be specific training for specific roles, and I created a rubric to grade the effectiveness of the training. So the first training is Subaru mandated training. Of course, that's important. Subaru has their standards, and we have to meet those standards. We have to meet and exceed those standards to be successful. So we need to know what a boxer engine does. We need to know what all-wheel drive does. We need to know the models, the makes. We need to know Subaru history. We need to other training, the career development trainings, things like that. We need to take that seriously. So, of course, that's number one. Number two is cross-cultural training. We'll be working with, in some instances, we'll be working with Subaru Corporation in Japan, Subaru Corporation in Colombia. We'll be working with local city governments. So, I'm going to have periodically, I'm going to have people come in. Monday mornings, we're going to have a lot of formal training. Friday afternoons is going to be more informal training. So, like on a Monday morning, I might have somebody that comes in that's familiar with Subaru culture and Japanese culture to address the group. Also, going to invite somebody before we really get into the project. I want to invite somebody from that knows Papayan and somebody that knows San Juan Pasto to address the group and talk about uh, the cultural, the heritage, just all give us whatever insight we can into Papayan, Pasto before we, start really trying to conduct business in those cities. As far as the team building exercises, so that's going to be on a Friday afternoon. We're going to have a lot of, it's going to be more informal. So, sometimes we might get out of the office. We might go, you know, we might talk about what we have done this week and what we need to accomplish next week. We might walk up to Cristo Rey, which is a big statue of Jesus in the middle of Colombia. We might play a game of Tejo, which is kind of like bowling, but you throw it and it explodes. That's a good time for us to do, like some team bonding training, like, if I can arrange with other team members, other team leaders from international offices from Subaru, we could probably do some, like some cross-cultural simulations, competitions. The competition should bring my team together, compete against another team. All in good fun. You want to make friends afterwards, but and that'll be graded by artificial intelligence. Specific training, each small office, but we have everybody's got a very important role and they've got a very specific role. Office manager will need to do like, I mean, I don't know that we'll use it, but like Intuit software, that's a good one for your office needs. So the office manager will need to know that. There's a bunch of development softwares, land acquisition specialists, real estate, Colombian regulations. The human resource manager, same thing with Colombian regulations, environmental regulations, new hiring practices, recruiting training. Finally, I came up with a rubric for evaluating the training. I came up with it and I put the input in, and I had a huge assist from Chat GPT. So my rubric is going to be team train, and it's going to evaluate the training. It's going to evaluate what we need to do. So teamwork, emerging cultural ability, acquisition of super specific knowledge, motivation via personal career development, training certificates and credentials, reading, foreign language proficiency, added cultural knowledge, inter-team collaboration, and network adaptability. So that's the team train, and then hopefully that rubric will it'll help me determine how effective training is, where we need to go for future trainings, and hopefully it can show the it can show the workforce that, this is actually effective and what we're doing is working. Thank you very much. Have a good day.